All right, so Professor Liu is going to give you the question on your chapter 11 multiple choices. These are the questions. You may not see them in the same order, and some of the questions need explanation because we didn't cover every little detail in that textbook. That textbook has 2,000 pages. So anyway, so let's talk about it. Number one, each object of class has its own copy of class in instant member variable. That's true. That's so when you have object, when you have HTML, then or when you have box one, and the instant member variable is automatically a copy to your objects. All right, we talk about static member variable. These can be accessed before any object of class have been declared. So this way, static member variable can go through all the objects. They can collect value from all objects. Right? Remember, we have a division budget. All right. Equal sign operator may be used to assign one object to another. Okay. Remember these. Okay. Let me explain to you. All right. So, for example, I have I have to here say double price. All right. Then equal 10.5. All right. So 10.5 is assigned to a double. But now we can also do this. Okay. Rectangle. All right. R1, okay, and equal, a new whatever, okay, a new rectangle. All right, so rectangle R1, we can do like that, okay, and equal rectangle, and I'm going to pull this whatever 10 and 5. All right, so that's a constructor. We can do that too. All right, so that's what we try to say is you can assign it to you can assign objects. C++ require if you want to use if inside here, look here, this is called parameter. Is that right? So if you have a parameter right here inside the parameter, all right, the argument, the parameter is a class, is an object. Is that right? L is a all string objects. C is a complex object. Is that right? Not right. So in that case, you see this? You see this? You must put ampersand. You must put the ampersand. That's not just for decoration. Okay, you have to put it. You have to put it. So ampersand here, because we are using a copy, we are using a copy constructor. All right. And next one, C++ allows you to overload operator. All these operators are allowed to overload plus a new and delete functions. These are not allowed. So we did not go over too much of a copy constructor. So when a class contains a pointer to dynamic allocate memory, because class is huge, so you need to use a to dynamic allocate memory. It is good idea to equip the class with a class constructor. A copy constructor? What is a copy constructor? A copy constructor is a member of function that initialize an object using another object of the same class. A copy constructor may have a single parameter, must be passed by reference. Okay, you saw that already. I need to rewrite this. This is too ugly. So also the example I show you right here, rectangle box, rectangle B. You see, I assign box into B, B1. So these all called copy constructor, but we didn't use too much. But the ones we use is right here. Inside the constructor parameter, we have a object. We have a O string object called out. We have a complex object called C. All right, so we have to use ampersand. A good reason for overloading an operator is to enable it is to be used by with type defined by a programmer. So more flexible anyway. It's okay. Now, next, the process of having a class within another class is object composition. If you do not have overload the assignment operator, an automatic member-wise copy will be performed when object is assigned to another one. Alright, so next, it is good idea to make a copy constructor parameter constant by specify the const. So I gave you the example here. I tried to find one example. I did it. I got it. See that? So it's a good idea to do that because you are passing address, and it's a good idea to put to secure the contents. Do you understand? So passing address means you send the thing through the mail. Then you put a constant is a UPS mail, the certified mail. Okay, so the content will be secured. A reason to overload a square bracket. Who will do that? Only when you want to write like array-like behavior. All right. Inheritance allowed you to create new class based on existing class. So we already saw that student, international student, TA, this and that. When you derive a class from existing class, you can add both new data and new function, and that's more, that saves time. That's called object-oriented programming. You use somebody else's program. A situation in which every object of class A has a pointer to object of class B. The object of class B may outlive the object. So class A is called base class. Okay, base class. I have to give you that base class. Okay, I have to give you answer. Sorry. Number 15. Private member of a base class never access to derived class. Once it's private, derived cannot access. Number, the base class constructor is called before the derived class constructor. In the statement, I have a car, class car. I'm going to inherit public vehicle. So the base class is vehicle. Arguments are passed to the base class destructor function by class function are none of the above. Okay, the reason is destructor don't have argument anyway. Is that right? So this here is a BS. It will tell you the right base. Don't pick anything. Just say none of above. Okay, there's no argument in the destructor. That's the reason why. And now fix number 15. Situation, every object A has a point of B. Object B may outline. Okay. Okay. This is called inheritance. Okay, sorry, inheritance. I'll give you an answer for sure. Okay, so now I kind of go over